Happy day. We will be talking today about the different decision making statements in C. There are three decision making statements in C, which are if, switch case and conditional operator. We will see each one with example. The first one is a simple if statement. The syntax is as follows. If whatever is the condition, I should give it in the bracket followed by the statement. If there are more than one statement, then you understand we have to write it within curly braces. Say for example, I have to identify whether a person is eligible to vote. So I am checking if the age is greater than or equal to 18. Yes, the condition has satisfied. Then we will print the statement eligible to vote. The next is going to deal with a negative condition. If there is a condition, there are two parts of the condition. If it is true and if it is false. The previous example was if the condition was only true. Now we will see if it is false also, what has to be done. Such a statement which deals with this is what is called as if else statement. So if condition followed by parenthesis which will have the executable statements followed by else, then followed by the executable statements for the else part. Say for example, I have a score and the score value, if it is greater than or equal to 40, I print that we have passed the examination. Else, for all conditions where the score is going to be less than 40, we will print exam failed. Okay? Have you understood? Shall we proceed? Next, in case if we are having more than one condition to satisfy, then we will go in for a nested if else statement. Say for example, I want to find the biggest of three numbers. In such a case, I have three numbers A, B and C. So how will I execute it? If A is greater than B, inside the parenthesis, I am executing the statement, another conditional statement, if A is greater than C. Yes, then it is A is big. Subsequently, this is how it will be executed. Please understand, all these are only the modules of the entire program. This is to explain to you only the syntax and how it is being used in C. This can be executed in commands in all programming languages. Or the last if statement is called as the else if ladder. In case I have more than one condition, how do I go about it? That is what is this else if ladder. What is the syntax for it? If condition, else if condition 2, else if condition 3, so on and so forth. This is the example for more than one condition. So I will summarize what we have seen in if, simple if statement, if else, nested if and else if ladder. We will move on to the next one, which is the switch statement. In case I have conditions which are going to be exceeding more than 4 or 5, it is not advisable to go in for if, because the more the brackets, the more the condition checking, it will slower the execution of the program, which is not good. So we will go in for a switch case which will take the conditions, but what are the rules that we have to follow when we are going for switch statement is that I can check the condition for only integral or constant values. Then I have to have unique labels for the values, and next it should end with a colon, and definitely it should have a break statement which will make it exit the condition. This is a syntax switch expression followed by compulsorily an opening curly braces and the subsequent case conditions. So case value 1, the executable statements, break statement, case value 2, executable statements, break, so on and so forth, and definitely a default value when any of the condition is not working. By default it has to execute, and that is a good programming style, and therefore we have a break for which the match is not found. By default it will execute this statement. This also should have a break statement. This is a condition wherein I am checking what day is it. If it is 1, Monday will be printed and you have to break from the switch case, so on and so forth. So what is the default value? The default value is a Saturday. Okay? If it does not satisfy any of the numerals from 1 to 6, 7 will be executed and the answer will be a Saturday. The next one is a conditional operator wherein the expressions will base, say for example, I have two values A and B, and in one conditional statement itself I can execute and find out the output. What is the syntax for it? Conditional expression, question mark, true expression, colon, false expression. So there is a condition. If it is true, the first expression will be executed. If it is false, the second expression will be executed. So in this example, I have int, I am finding out which is the maximum of two values, A or B. So how will I write it? Int max is equal to open bracket A greater than B question mark A colon B semicolon. So whatever is the biggest value will be stored and I will print that subsequent value. So to sum up, we have seen the decision making and branching statements in the form of if, switch and conditional operators. Okay? We will just have a quick exercise. Can you understand what will be printed here? The choice is D, which is not there in any one of it. So what will be printed? The default value called C. Okay? Can you find out the error in this? This program will execute, but please understand if condition is having a semicolon, which is not there in the syntax. Okay? I hope this is very clearly understood by you. Thank you.